Personal story segment tonight. The USA spends more than $15 billion a year on direct welfare payments to more than 4 million individuals. Welfare, of course, very emotional topic in the country. And with us now is Adam Carolla, the author of the brand new book, Not Taco Bell Material. That's a reference to he applied for a Taco Bell job and was turned down. So,
but to be fair, I was only 41 at the time.
yeah, when you write that.
Yeah.
Look, I got to be honest. You walk in, you want the job for the Taco, I'm not hiring you. Okay? No, because you look like a wise guy. You look like somebody who's going to mock the Taco Bell customers.
And you look like a guy who can make a burrito, Bill?
No, but I wouldn't apply for the job, all right?
You don't look like a guy's ever seen a burrito.
My border stance eliminates me from anything in that area. Okay. Now, your mother, who was raising you as a child, was actually on welfare, right?
Yes, she was.
And you came away from that experience with a very strong point of view.
Yeah, we were on welfare and food stamps, and I did the lunch ticket program at school as well. That did not include Taco Bell, sadly. And I felt like she was cut off at the knees. I felt like it hobbled her. I felt like she got her stipend from the government, and it was just enough to get by on, and that's all we did. And one time when I was about 9, I said to her, why don't you just get a job? Then we could have a nice car and some furniture and a color TV. We could watch Rhoda and Maude on a color TV. And she said, if I get a job, I'll lose my welfare. And I thought, that is a horrible message to send, but it inspired me. It inspired me to write a book. Don't buy Glenn Beck's book, by the way. That bastard's rich enough. He's fine. He has a ranch in Texas. He'll land on his feet. I need the money.
All right, but you can buy both books, all right. Now, what you took away, though, is your mother was not motivated to improve herself because the government was sustaining her.
I think we all have that in us. I think if somebody, I include myself.
Was your mother a bright woman? Could she have made a good living? Could she have done something?
Well, the point is we'll never know. That's my point. I don't know what I could have done if somebody gave me $859 a month when I got out of high school and said you'll never have to work again. I would probably still be on the same futon that I slept on in my dad's garage. That's my point. Mm-hmm. I think we're all capable of doing a ton and capable of doing almost nothing depending on what's demanded of us.
So if your mother had not had welfare, though, you would have starved, though, right? I mean, you would have been even worse off. And Carolla had a pretty bad upbringing. If you read the book, you'll see it wasn't easy for him. But you would have been even worse off, though, right?
But I think she would have risen to the occasion.
Just out of maternal instinct for you and your sister to provide for you so you weren't living under a bridge.
I think we all have more of that in us than we know, but I don't think we'll ever find out as long as we're getting the stipend from the government.
Okay. Now, what motivated you? You know, bad families, a lot of times it's cyclical. That you have a bad mom and dad, or the family breaks up, and then the kid is unmotivated, and he gets in trouble and does the same thing. What motivated you to break out of that?
I like cars.
Cars did it. You and Jay Leno, huh?
Cars. Yeah. And I hated the life. I was miserable. I worked, jobs as construction work and dug ditches and swung hammers, and it was hot and it was dusty, and there was no air conditioning and no chicks, and I drove a crappy pickup truck, and I just looked around and I said, this sucks. I want more than this, and it motivated me to work.
How about your sister? Did she feel the same way?
Well, yeah, but she married, I sort of realized, look out, there is a difference between a man and a woman, and I know as a woman you can always get married, start a family. She has a husband who's an architect. They do well now. I knew that wasn't going to happen.
No guy was going to marry you unless, you could have looked ahead to the future.
That's right.
And now,
that's right.
You could live, if you moved to certain areas of the country.
I could have married John Stossel.
Yeah, you're an attractive man. It could have happened for you.
Just drunk and reading this book at his house right now.
Didn't happen back then.
Eating chocolates. Wow, what a life.
You see?
Damn.
The book is Not Taco Bell Material. Very, very interesting book, both funny and serious. And we appreciate you coming in, Adam. Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Okay. We come right back.